Now here is Jonathan India.
For Cincinnati, the second baseman, Jonathan India.
And he deals. In the air, right field. And that's a fair ball.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
TJ Friedl stands in now and watches strike one. Runner on the go. And base hit. India around second, heads for third. He's in there.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and whipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. In the air out towards right center. Tucker makes the play. Runner tagging from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Next pitch is popped up. Pena settles underneath it. Snags it for the second out.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Stevenson. That's to third. Over to Abreu. Out number 3. They get a. Welcome back. And on the hill, the big righty, Hunter Green.
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
Here's a 1-1. And another ball. Hunter Green has a long way to go before he's the most famous baseball player from his high school. Mike Stanton went to Notre Dame High School in Sherman Oaks, California. Of course, now we know him as Giancarlo Stanton. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Alex Bregman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And it's even up. Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the 2nd overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Singy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. Friedl puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down. Yordan Alvarez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, back there and out of here.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, then you'll get.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. First pitch just misses. Tied up here in the early going. And now 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Line drive, base hit. Tucker around third. He scores. It's 2-1.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 2. Runner at first with 2 away. Jose Abreu up to hit. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Here's a 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for a strike. New inning getting started, and the batter now is Joey Votto. Verlander back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
That one drifts inside. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Bregman is under it, and Votto is retired. And there's one down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. And right back to the mound. On to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Flares it into the outfield. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Back here in Cincinnati, here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Jeremy Pena, Chris, what a story. 2022 and the impact he had in the playoffs. He was not only the ALCS MVP, but he was also the World Series MVP when the Astros won it all. 1-2 now. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
I think what's so impressive is that he had some really big shoes to fill in Carlos Correa departing as a free agent. And this kid looked like he'd been in the big leagues for a much longer time than he had. Very impressive on both sides of the ball.
2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Martin Maldonado up to hit. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1. Swings through that. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away now.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Altuve in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Pitch is in there, and the count even at 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Got him swinging. Astros go down 1, 2, 3. Top half of the 3rd inning. Stepping in, Will Benson. And here it comes. That's in there. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Jonathan India at the plate. That one fouled off. The Reds certainly hit on their first-round pick in 2018 when they took Jonathan India, the former Florida Gator. He turned into the National League Rookie of the Year in 2021.
Just an incredible season with the Cincinnati Reds that year.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Well, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Into center. McCormick pulls that one down. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Bregman measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. And a foul ball, he stays alive. On the ground right side. And they get Bregman for the out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss. 1 down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Tucker at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out.
I think the key is arm act.
And welcome back. And now Spencer Steer. Here comes the pitch. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. Ball 1, no strikes. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And here is that one hit to right. Tucker should have it. Out number 2. Joey Votto, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Chas McCormick. And the pitch. Up the middle, De La Cruz. Slings to first, 1 up, 1 down. Michael Brantley stands in. And that's in there for strike 1. Hunter Green, a lot of people are excited about this guy. The 2nd overall pick in 2017, made his debut in 2022. What a fastball he has.
Yeah, it's amazing. Even if he's not pitching for a winning team, just stopping and seeing what he's doing is unreal. Fastball velocity, effortless. Hits triple digits regularly. Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Yeah, he set a record in his second career outing when he threw 39 pitches, 100 miles an hour or more in a single game, and that surpassed Jacob deGrom's record of 33. Throw over to Votto, and that's the third out. Astros are down quietly, and the score stays 3-1. Ready now for the fifth inning, and the batter now, Elly De La Cruz. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Tucker going back some more, onto the warning track, and he hauls it in.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch for the out. So up next, Will Benson. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Swing and a ball popped up. Bregman is under it. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back here at the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Alex Young on the pitch here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. In there, and it's 0-1. Liner picked on the hop at first. Votto steps on the bag. That's the inning. Welcome back. All set for the top of the sixth. In now for the Reds, Jonathan India. This one in the air, right field. Tucker on the move. And there's one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
That's out to center field. McCormick has it sized up. And puts the squeeze on that. And there are two down. Spencer Steer digs in now. There's a swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall. Brantley throws to second, and that's a double.
That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
At the plate. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. The run comes in from second, and they trail by one.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now, Tyler Stevenson. Line drive. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the sixth. Now it's Alex Bregman. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Singy, this guy was a shortstop most of his life. He's transitioned very nicely to third base, and the power has come at the major league level. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Steer gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Kyle Tucker. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Called strike right there. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back. Now at the plate, Joey Votto. And the right-hander back to work. Center field. Makes the catch. And there's 1 away. And now Ellie De La Cruz.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
In the air, out towards left center. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away. Now the third baseman, Noelvi Marte.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Reds go down quietly, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. That one's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's off the wall. The throw into second, and he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And the 1-0. And that one fouled off. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. They say it went. Brantley at second with nobody out. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot.
Now this one gets through into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Martin Maldonado will hit next. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That one ripped, but foul. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Astros, but they still lead at 3-2. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 8th, and now Will Benson. The wide to kick the pitch. And there's the strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Ryan Presley appears to be getting loose.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And that one is inside ball 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Manager out of the duck. Pitching change here, Brian Abreu. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Digging in, Jonathan India. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Runner on the go again. And there's a foul ball. Righty delivers. Runner on the move again. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 3-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. On the ground to third. Diving, and he can't make the play. Throw into third. Safe.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he...
Laser, base hit. One runs in. Cut off, now a throw home. Not in time. He's safe as 2 runs score on the play. Phil Maton taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Hammered, base hit. And that rolls into the corner. Fraley coming home. The throw in. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
So digging in, Joey Votto. In the air, center field. McCormick has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags up for third. Tries to get back and save. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Off the mark there. 1-0. Stevenson at second with 2 down. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. That was a moonshot, and they add to the lead. It's 8-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Bounced out to short. Over to Abreu, and that is that. They bring bottom of the 8th, and the batter now, Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. To third, and that chance handled. And a quick out, number 1. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Oh, and that liner got him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the left-hander's not hurt out there. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Friedel brings it in. That's out number 2. Man at first. Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. Check swing. Went around. It's 0-1. On the ground, right side. They get the force. That ends the frame. Left for Houston. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. Welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. Maton back to work. And that one hammered. That's back. Hits the fence.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Ryan Stanek into the game. And this guy can bring it velocity wise. The 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away. So up next, TJ Friedl.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 0-1. It's softly on the ground left side. Bregman, jump throw. And that is that. So no runs here on a base. And welcome back. And here is Michael Brantley. New pitcher for the Reds, Alexis Diaz.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So they're down to their final out. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Up the middle. Ball game.
Yeah, pretty tight ball game up until the 8th inning, and that's really the time where you expect things to lock down. But the offense broke out, incredible outburst, and just put this game out of reach.
8